Freddy walked away from Goldie and Mr. Scott. His heart was heavy with guilt. He felt bad for leaving Goldie behind. He glanced over his shoulder. I hope Goldie's gonna be okay, Freddy thought to himself. Goldie was Freddy's big brother, and Mr. Scott took care of all of them. Freddy didn't want either of them to be mad at each other. That would be sad. "Freddy! Captain Freddy!" called a voice from down the hall. Freddy turned to face the speaker. Huh? Captain Freddy? Did they mean him? Freddy's eyes met Foxy's. Foxy was beaming at him. The fox was leaning out of the green room. He waved at Freddy. "Freddy, I found us all matching outfits!" Foxy cheered. He was so excited. He also just processed the words that came out of his mouth, and calling Freddy Captain felt right. It felt just like when Mr. Scott had told Foxy his very own name. Foxy. Foxy the pirate. And Foxy had loved it. He knew that it was right. And Foxy knew that Freddy was meant to be his captain. Foxy ran up to the bear cub. Freddy was still processing being called a captain. It felt really nice. It felt good. And Foxy was too excited to wait. They were all going to match. Foxy skidded to a stop in front of the confused Freddy. Mr. Scott made Chica a bunch of skirts, Foxy explained. He closed his eyes and squeezed his cheeks together. This was going to be so cool. Mr. Scott had made Chica 4 different colored skirts for Chica to choose from. "There's even a yellow one," Foxy cheered. He loved yellow. He had been over the moon when he found one in his favorite color. Since Chica had already picked the purple skirt and Foxy took the yellow, that left 1 red and 1 blue behind. And Foxy had set that blue one aside just for Freddy. Speaking of which, and hey, I found you a blue one, Foxy said with a welcoming smile. Chica and Bonnie had both agreed that the blue was definitely for Freddy. Foxy held out his paws to Freddy. "You did?" Freddy gasped. Freddy paused. His chest was hurting from worry about his brother. But, well, he was still feeling a bit sensitive after being with 2 angry caretakers. Foxy's words, though, made Freddy's heart flutter. He smiled shyly. Foxy was caring for him and thinking ahead for him. Feeling that was just the pick-me-up the little bear needed. Hey, my lovely cupcakes. Welcome back to our lovely show, and welcome back to Spring Bonnie's red bow tie. At least I'm hoping by the time that I edit this video, that name will still be true. But hello, welcome back to my Five Nights at Freddy's fan comic. I missed writing just cute fluffiness. I missed that. Cause like when I was writing this chapter and then I recorded it and edited it, I was like, this is so fluffy. And I needed some cuteness. I love drawing them as children. I love getting to see them just grow and develop. And also, I finally get to talk about Foxy. I don't know why, but when I first wrote these comics, I never wrote Foxy. I don't know why. I love this boy. I think I had to grow into my appreciation of him, I guess. I don't know. But I love the idea of Foxy kind of being like the linchpin of the Fazbear crew, where he's friends with all of them, but he can kind of balance everybody out. Like, when you put Freddy and Bonnie together, yes, they're all lovey-dovey and cute, they also share a brain cell. There's multiple times in the comic where they just do goofy shit. Sorry. Like, there's a scene where actually in the last comic where we talked, where Goldie and Spring met up a while ago, that whole plot is started because Freddy and Bonnie decide to chuck Chica's cupcake around. They're very sweet and they're very cute, but you put them together, their brain cells just go. Chica is the loud, aggressive queen. We love her. She's very chaotic. She loves to cook. She loves to do everything. She's just crazy little lady. I love her. She loves to sing. She loves to try out new instruments. She's really fun. And same thing. And when you put her with her friends, she same thing. She's an amplifier. If you put her with something and you guys want to cook, she's like, cool, let's make a whole meal. Or if you put her in a chaotic situation, she's like, cool, let's do it. She just amplifies everything that she's in, which is wonderful. Foxy is kind of that fun little mix where if you put him in any of them, he's just like, cool, let's do it. Like, he gets along with everybody. But he also has this way of connecting to each of his friends and like uplifting them. And kind of, he doesn't mean to, but Foxy ends up kind of, I don't know how to phrase it correctly. I'm sure there's a more elegant way to phrase it. Where essentially Foxy is able to kind of, he's that friend where you know you can be vulnerable with. And you know that you'll be safe with that. Like, in this version of the comic, of the story, Freddy is very shy. Like, he is the leader and he is very loud and outgoing, but also he is a little shaky on that. He's still a kid. He's still kind of figuring that out. So he's a little timid. He's a little nervous. He's a bit more of an anxious personality. He's still kind of figuring that out. And Foxy, he sees that, but he doesn't care. He's like, hey, I'm thinking of you. And Freddy can tell that Foxy sees that and connects to him that way. And he just knows that he can be safe with Foxy. Foxy is that friend where he just is like, he's like, hey, you're awesome. I got you. Like, he's just, be a Foxy. Be a Foxy or find a Foxy in your life. Find someone who's just compassionate and wants to spend time with you. Because that's Foxy. He's the same way of Chica. He's the same way of Bonnie. Like, he's just like, I'm just here for you. He's just a happy, good boy. I love him. I need to write him more. I'm gonna see if I can fill out more parts of his story. We will have to see what happens. But this comic was so much fun. I really love getting back into these babies. It's been really fun. Also, when I was editing this, usually before the Cult of Lamb takeover, the comics were shorter. They're still shorter, but I'm throwing in more panels now. I think I've learned a lot from doing the Lover's Fates comic, and I want to take what I learned and continue it onto this comic. This end credits ended up being a lot longer than I anticipated. But welcome back. I hope you all are excited to get back into this. I'm really excited. Also, there was supposed to be a video on Tuesday that I forgot to post. Sorry. I promise I'm going to keep trying to post 2 videos a week. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to make mistakes because I am a person. It is wonderful. Well, hey, I will see you all next time. Bye.